What's up, guys? KD Trading here with another video. Today I'm going to be going over why we might be on the verge of another big market bubble crash. Um, so right here is obviously the COVID flash crash. I always get that mixed up. They dropped 35% at the very bottom back in March and April. Okay, so that was a huge drop. Back in 2008, the market the housing bubble crash. They dropped over 50%. I'll get into that in a minute. Well, you can see it. It's right here. I'll just show you. From the peak to the bottom, 54%. They dropped in the housing bubble crash back then. They have an extremely well-defined trend. Okay? Support, 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 support. The COVID flash crash, they broke it pretty well. But, as you can see, they're up here. Okay? In the last 13 years, from 2008, the very bottom of the housing market bubble crash, stock market crash, everything, they're up over 478% in 13 years. 478%. Let that sink in for a minute. Okay. Let me do the calculation real quick. What that is every single year from then. Okay. Just take that, divide it by 13. Get my calculator out real quick. 478 divided by 13. What's that? 36.7% yearly average. That is insane. Okay. That gives me the butterflies just saying that out loud. Okay. Their normal trend is basically about, well, I can't exactly say, but we'll go from year to year. 21% year. That's basically what to do with this trend line for the support. But they're averaging around 36% year if you go from every single support from the bottom to the top. All right. Insane. Okay. I don't know if I went over this, but I'm going to go from the very bottom of the COVID crash to the top. We're up over 79%. We'll call it 80% since then. In 11 months, 80%. That's like 4 years worth of what I just said. That's normally about like 12 years worth if you're getting about 7% every single year, which is what most people do get. Okay? But there's way more reasons why I think we're on the verge of a crash. One, you can just see how overextended they are. Let me put on RSI real quick, just to show you on an RSI. That kind of shows you, it's a study where it shows you when overbought and oversold. I'm going to extend this up really quick. 70 is basically overbought. This is the top of it means overbought. This means oversold. When it's oversold, people buy it, shoots back up. Okay, we are at overbought territory. Overbought territory, so it needs to come back down. I'm gonna take that back off really fast. There you go. Okay. Zoom back in here. All right. So next subject. Lots of people are unemployed. Lots and lots and lots of people. I'm gonna switch over to my other monitor. I'm gonna show you. Okay. 813,000 people in the U.S. just last week applied for what do you call it? The state benefits. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right now, but unemployment. That's what it's called. So 813 new claims for unemployment last week, and the week prior to that was 850,000. What they're thinking is, what they think it's going to be for this week is 793,000. Just let that number sink into your head as well. That is so many people that are unemployed, and there's probably so many more people that are unemployed but can't even apply for it. Okay. Next tab. I have a couple more tabs up here. Hold on. If it would let me. There we go. Okay. So, 32%. This is back in June, and I'm sure it's probably around the same now. But 32% of U.S. households missed their payments, their rent, their mortgage, everything like that. Okay? All the mortgage companies and all the renters and rental owners are out some big money. They want their money, but they can't because they can't evict anybody until April. I think it's April 20th or right around then, sometime around then. That's when they're going to start to evict people because they haven't been paying. So when people start getting evicted, people are going to be all over the streets. Okay, it's going to be basically another 2008 because nobody's paying their mortgages. Okay, it's going to be another 2008. And let's just say they drop 50%. Hold on, you can't see it. Zoom in here. Well, you still can't see it, but all right. Well, 50%. You can see it right here. It's just like right up here. So you just gotta look at the top of the screen. 50%. I don't even have enough room on my screen. Okay, right there. Now I gotta click this. It was like right here. And get rid of that. Remove. Okay. We're gonna zoom out. That's a 50% crash. All the way back to 2015. It's probably right around this support level back in 2015 is possibly something that could happen. Not saying it will. It's likely. Well, maybe not likely, but it can happen. Okay, that would wipe $192 off of Spy, and 50% off of all the other, the Dow, S&P 500, all of that. Okay. Next up, people are taking loans out of banks just to put into the markets because you just see how volatile and how bullish they are. People are making crazy money. Okay, I was making money shorting this, and I didn't play going up that much. So I never thought it was ever going to be this bullish. It's insane. This is what's happening. It makes sense because everybody's taking out loans. Everybody's getting stimulus. The feds are pumping in trillions of dollars into the markets because they don't want it to fail. But we have no more money to put in. Everybody's broke. Nobody's paying their mortgages, rents, people losing jobs, getting laid off. We're all stuck. And when the time comes that everybody wants to pull their money back out so they can actually survive, guess what's going to happen? This is going to drop like a rock. Probably even faster than what happened in the COVID flash crash. Okay? And it might stay down for a while. We have so many catalysts to why this would happen. We got COVID. Okay? That's the main reason all this happened in the beginning. People not paying mortgages and rents. Okay? People are going to start getting evicted. It's going to be a war against the mortgage companies and the people. Because people are going to be in so much debt, they're going to be stuck for years, 20, 30 years. People are going to die. More and more people are dying every single day from COVID. Okay, it's insane. We've already lost like what 400,000 people from this that would be working people. Just think of all those people that haven't paid tax and haven't been making money. That's not even adjusted in the stock market yet. That's sad to say, but that's true. Okay. The markets are way too extended. Okay, what do you think is going to happen? They need a pullback. Every single time they're super bullish, they pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Very great year, 2012 to 14. Pull back again, pull back again. Crazy run, pulled back, pulled back. Crazy run, pulled back. It's due for a pullback. I'm sure you would believe me as well. Leave a comment below if you disagree. All right. Interest rates are at zero, so everybody was borrowing their money to put it in the market. And the pandemic is only getting worse. There's like 4 strains out that are all more contagious. They're probably not going to tell us it's more deadly because that's going to cause havoc. I'm sure they are. And don't you kind of think it's kind of weird that 3 to 4 new strains are all popping up all at the same exact time? Maybe it's being released on purpose. We don't know. Conspiracy theories. But It does seem kind of weird that 3 to 4 different strains all mutated at the exact same time, doesn't it? Could be planted. We don't know. Like, we will probably never know because that information would never get released to the public. Okay, but I'm gonna go over all of my reasons why one more time. So they're up over. Zoom that real quick. As you can see, 480% in 13 years from 2008. Okay, they're up over what was it, 80% in the last 11 months. Too many people are being unemployed. Nobody's paying their mortgage and rent. Okay, interest rates are low, so people are taking loans just to put in the markets. They're not even saying how they're going to pay them back. They're putting their stimuluses in the markets. They're not actually using them to survive. The markets are too extended because all this is happening. Um, and the pandemic's getting worse. You know, it's a concoction that is horrible. You know, I don't know what I just meant there, but I was trying to say something kind of smart. Anyway, this needs some kind of pullback. This is a rocket ship. You know, it hit space. Now it needs to be pulled back in the orbit. Okay. Leave a comment below what you think is going to happen. I'm not even going to try to call out where it's going because I don't think I'm ever going to get that right. But some sort of pullback, at least to the trend line, is needed. At the least. And let's just say it did pull back to here. That's $100 it's got to lose. $100 a share. I don't even want to talk about it. Please leave a comment below what you think else could be factored into this. If you do think it's going to come down, when you think it's going to come down, or anything else you want to comment below, drop a comment below. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe for more. I've been pumping out content lately because I have too much time on my hand, or too much time on my hands. Yeah, that's all for this video. Yeah, like, subscribe, have a good day. See you later.